High atop the mist-shrouded cliffs, an ancient fort stands silent, mysterious, and untouched by time, but the path to its gates is treacherous. This is no ordinary trek. The rugged terrain, steep inclines, and jagged rocks challenge every step. Narrow trails cling to the mountainside, while sheer drops plunge hundreds of feet below. With each gust of wind, the danger grows. The air grows thinner as the climb becomes deeper. Thick forests hide what lies ahead, and the shadows play tricks on the mind. Strange whispers echo through the valleys, stories of explorers who dared to tread this path but never return. This is a journey for the fearless, for those who dare to push beyond their limits. The fort awaits, guarding secrets long forgotten. But the question is, will you make it to the top? For centuries, forts in India have been more than just stone walls and battlements. They've been silent witnesses to the rise and fall of mighty kings and empires. These strongholds were symbols of power, resilience, and strategy, carved into mountains, hidden deep in forests, or perched on impossible cliffs. Each fort tells a story of ancient Indian kings who ruled with valor and wisdom. These kings, like Shivaji Maharaj, Rani Durgavati, and Rajaraja Chola, built forts that were more than just defensive structures. They were thriving cities, bustling with life, art, and culture. The walls of these forts hold memories of grand battles, political intrigue, and the unyielding spirit of those who defended them against invaders. The fort you now approach may have once served as a key strategic outpost, controlling trade routes and guarding kingdoms. Its walls are steeped in legends of bravery soldiers who stood their ground against overwhelming odds, rulers who planned ingenious defenses, and moments that changed the course of history. Within the fort's crumbling halls, ancient secrets lie, buried treasures of architecture, forgotten inscriptions, and the stories of a bygone era. These forts were not just military marvels, but also reflections of their time, where science, religion, and culture converge to create something immortal. As you take this perilous journey to its gates, remember that you are not merely climbing to a destination. You are stepping into the past, into the world of kings and warriors, into the heart of history itself. The fort awaits, a reminder of India's indomitable spirit. Are you ready to unlock its secrets? Yet, as time marched on, many of these majestic forts, once symbols of power and resilience, faced a tragic fate: demolition. When the British colonized India, they viewed these forts not as cultural treasures, but as threats to their authority. Many were systematically destroyed, their walls reduced to rubble to prevent uprisings and revolts. What remained of them was often left to decay, abandoned in the shadows of modernization. Yet, as these forts crumble into ruins, they transform into something far more perilous. If struck by disaster, be it natural or man-made, the remains become treacherous for those who dare to venture within. Collapsed walls and unstable structures make survival more dangerous than one could imagine. The once grand halls and stairways now hide deep crevices, sudden drops, and loose stones waiting to give way underfoot. In many cases, these ruins have become the domain of wild animals, reclaiming what humanity abandoned. Leopards, snakes, and other predators now prowl these deserted corridors, turning the ruins into their hunting grounds. The eerie silence is often broken by unsettling growls, rustling leaves, or the unmistakable sound of something watching from the shadows. For the unprepared, a visit to these remnants of history could quickly turn into a battle for survival. The dense undergrowth that wraps around the fort conceals dangers at every step, poisonous plants, venomous creatures, and even unstable ground where time has hollowed out the earth as nature takes over. These forts have become a blend of beauty and danger, a stark reminder of how quickly the past can be reclaimed by the wild. But perhaps this transformation is fitting, a poetic justice of sorts. These forts, once bastions of human resilience and dominance, now serve as a stark reminder of our mortality and the sheer force of nature's will. For those who brave these ruins, it's not just a journey through history, it's a confrontation with the untamed, a test of survival where the ghosts of the past and the wildness of the present collide. So, as you stand at the gates of this ancient ruin, ask yourself, do you have the courage to step inside, knowing that every shadow hides a new danger, and every sound could be your last? The fort, in its decayed and dangerous state, challenges you not just to explore it, but to survive it. After hours of grueling trekking, the sweat dripping and lungs burning, the group finally pushes forward, united by a shared determination. Step by step, they navigate the perilous paths, each challenge forging a bond stronger than the obstacles that lie ahead. The journey is no longer just about reaching the fort. It becomes a test of resilience, teamwork, and sheer willpower. Finally, reaching the summit, they stand before the gates of history itself, exhausted but triumphant. They realize that the trek was never just about the destination, it was about the journey, the challenges they faced, and the lives they've changed along the way. The fort, in its silent grandeur, becomes a backdrop for their stories of resilience, teamwork, and the unbreakable human spirit. In that moment, they understand that no matter how dangerous the path or how steep the climb, with courage and camaraderie, even the most impossible heights can be conquered.